We'll put forward the statements, and you just have to let us know if it's a myth or a fact. So the
And give you
first,
an explanation
yeah.
for the same.
Sorry, sir.
And give you
Go
an
ahead.
explanation for the same.
Yes, doctor, if you can. So the
Okay.
first statement is you can train your brain to improve memory and focus.
Of course, it's a fact. Once upon a time it was believed that neurons don't generate, but now we know that neurogenesis is true, and there are certain techniques that have been described by neuroscientists to improve memory, to boost brain function. But the simple things that one can do is exercise. Improving and increasing blood flow to the brain improves memory. Eating the correct kind of food, eliminating sugar, eliminating saturated fatty acids, and getting adequate amount of sleep and sunlight, spending some time in nature, and having a regular practice of mindfulness. All of these are techniques that help you improve memory and brain function. And if you're
Can,
Parsi, eating 2 eggs a day.
doctor, can you suggest a few exercises that can improve the memory and brain function?
Uh, Physical exercise is more important than mental exercise, actually. So
Okay.
something as simple as taking a brisk walk every day,
Okay.
or indulging in some kind of brisk cycling or swimming, or going for a run. Mental exercises include solving crosswords, doing sudokus, learning a new language, or also playing a musical instrument, learning to play a new musical instrument. Besides that, there are a lot of apps that allow you to do certain brain exercises that
Okay.
that could be helpful. But I think physical exercise is more important than mental exercise.
Okay, doctor. Moving on to the next statement. Brain injuries always lead to permanent disability.
That's not true.
Okay.
Like I mentioned to you before, brain injuries, depending on the extent and the severity of the injury, can result in a permanent disability. But oftentimes, if there is a minor injury, the disability is transient and in many cases can even be recovered completely.
Doctor, the next statement is brain cells do not regenerate.
Again, that's not true. They do. Once upon a time, it was believed that they don't, but now we know that we can ourselves uh, induct neurogenesis with things that I told you about, and it's possible to regenerate brain cells.
Okay, doctor. The next statement is memory loss is a natural part of aging.
To some extent, it's true. As we age, we also tend to lose neuronal function. Neurons get pruned, or they get chopped, or they, in some sense, how the skin wrinkles and the hair whitens. The same thing happens to neurons. So as we age, it does affect memory. It does affect physical function as well. And at best, we can do to keep it. That's why nobody gets Alzheimer's when they are young, right? Uh, it's these are degenerative processes of the brain, and degenerative process happen as we age. So this is, in some people it doesn't happen at all, and that's strange, because some people have a sharp and crisp memory even in their 90s. But some, in some sense, you will, as we age, most people tend to have a little affliction of their memory uh, uh, and other functions that involve sharp functioning of the brain and dexterity of the hands and legs.
The next statement is once you lose a part of your brain function, it loses its function forever.
That's not true. Again, let's say if there's a tumor causing, pressing on your eye nerve and diminishing your vision, once you remove that, you can restore your vision. If there's a tumor pressing on your hand and leg function area, once you relieve that pressure, you can restore vision. But if you get a stroke, let's say in your vision area of the brain behind in the occipital lobe, and part of your vision is gone, then that may not be possible to recover. So if there's an internal damage to that area, uh, it may not recover. But if the damage or the dysfunction is because of pressure and you relieve that pressure, then there is a chance that that function might recover.
Okay, doctor. That's the end of our round. Thank you, doctor. Thank you for joining us. It was an enlightening couple of answers, and thank
Yeah.
you for interacting
It
with us
was
as well.
very informative and very interesting.
Great.
Yes,
It was a
that's
pleasure for me to be here. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. Thank you
yes.
for taking the time out to talk to me, and I
Mm.
wish you all the best in your pursuit, and keep your interest in science alive.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
doctor. Thank you so much.